Coming up in this video, no matter how much we know, some things just defy logic. These are 30 scary videos no one can rationally explain. Number 30. Doggone. This dog's behavior is perplexing. Originally posted to TikTok by SRKAKUZUS, this strange video shows a woman being interviewed, but it's what's happening in the background that's bizarre. Watch the dog. What is going on here? It looks like the dog was ambushed by something invisible. It yelps and is thrown to the side. TikToker Uzi notes that it appears to step on a cable on the ground right before its reaction. Well, I think it may be the case that the poor pup got an electric shock. I have to wonder why none of the humans nearby suffered the same fate. Number 29. Ghost wildlife. Is this a ghost fox or just a camera glitch? YouTuber Mike Armitage captured this semi-transparent being outside at night. Watch closely. Let's see it again. In the darkness, the creature's outline is a bit more distinct, its eyes glow, but out in the light, he's barely visible. I do agree that its body is somewhat elongated, but then again, that could just be the fox's tail stretched low. The real question is, why does it appear semi-transparent? I'd consider two options. 1, a low-grade camera, or 2, a ghost fox. The second choice is more entertaining to me. Number 28. Bhutia Girls Hostel. This image is haunting me. Ever since I came across it while scrolling through YouTube, I began searching for its original source. YouTube channel Scaryfield described the image, which is trending in the Hindi-speaking YouTube community. After doing some digging, I eventually tracked the image down to its original video by creator SK Haunted Vlogs. In the video, the crew is investigating a haunted girls' hostel. They're looking for someone, and they soon find her. The figure skitters past again when they offer her food. As they continue their search, the demon girl is spotted once again, skulking in the darkness. They are eventually led to this stall, where the demon awaits them. Let's take another look. Is this the spirit of a girl who passed away at this hostel? And under what mysterious circumstances? I am curious about this one. After seeing this nightmare, I'd like to know her origin story. Number 27. Demon in My House. In a series by YouTube team Ghost Club Paranormal, a demon was captured on film in Jade's home after a visit to the Haunted Fellows camp. First, watch for the demon.
If there are any children here, you don't have to be scared. You can talk to us and you can tell us your story.
Did you see it? Take a closer look.
You don't have to be scared. You can talk to us and you can tell us your story.
The team believes this dark shadow is a demon. They decide to perform an exorcism in Jade's home, and things get spooky.
nervous to do this Ouija board, and I genuinely don't know if this is a good idea. I really wanted to try and communicate a little bit more with this spirit and see if he wanted us to talk to him through the Ouija board.
During the exorcism, unexplained noises are heard.
Are you hearing that? Yeah. Actually, like from above us, like all those like banging noises. This is exactly what happens like when I'm trying to sleep at night. It's like constant banging when I'm trying to sleep.
Then the doorbell rings.
Like it's warming. Yeah? No. Grab the camera. Nobody.
But nobody's there. A short time later, the fire alarm goes off.
No, what? Oh no. Can you please get a towel? They're in.
But after all the chaos, it seems the exorcism has been successful.
It feels better in my home. I was worried there for a second that maybe I didn't get rid of this thing that followed me from Fallow's camp, but at the same time, even though I'm not feeling great, it definitely feels lighter in here.
Though now Jade herself is sick, to me, this video illustrates exactly what you might be inviting in as a paranormal investigator. It's a warning to all that this
Don't have to be scared. You can talk to us and you can tell us your story.
may be your next house guest. Number 26, Graveyard Encounter. Franco of the YouTube channel Franco TV has returned to the cemetery where he previously saw a strange shadow. Let's take a look back.
This is where I seen the shadow. It kind of just started from here and then went right over here really fast and disappeared.
Will he see the phantom again tonight? He tries communicating with the spirits and gets a reading on his K2 meter.
Can you move something? Do you speak English? ¿Tú hablas inglés? Oh, I got that one over there, see?
As he searches the cemetery, he hears a mysterious whistle.
What was that?
And that's when he sees this.
Oh, shit. There's somebody there. Hold on. I don't want to be in here with anyone. This guy just whistled at me.
After hiding himself, he tries to see if he can spot him.
Trying to see if I could see anyone. See if I got something right there. What the hell is that? It's got like a ball. What, he's carrying Baby Yoda? I think he took the shortcut.
The man appears to be carrying a ball, but soon Franco discovers what it was.
But look, it's one of those egg-shaped things. What was he doing back here?
I'm still none the wiser as to what that could be, and like Franco, I also wonder what the man was doing. Later, he spots the man again.
Oh no, that's a balloon. Oh, right there. Oh wow, he went up there quick. He's moving around. Oh, there he is. Looks like he's trying to break into the door.
He thinks he's trying to break in, but it's hard to tell from this far away. Well, this man's mysterious presence is creepy. He looks like a solid figure to me. He's definitely not the spirit entity that Franco saw before. Is he the groundskeeper of the graveyard or a grave robber? Number 25, Bar Ghost. YouTuber Ty Hogan captured some paranormal activity at the bar he works at. Watch the stack of items in the right-hand corner of the bar. Without explanation, it tumbles onto the floor. I wish the image was clearer, so we have a better idea of the items falling and the way they were stacked. To me, this looks like it could just be a case of precariously stacked objects that finally took a tumble. Without further proof, I'd say a haunting is inconclusive. Number 24, paranormal stuffy. YouTuber Mr. Zillman has been experiencing poltergeist activity in his home. He sets up a camera to capture its source. This is what he found. At first, I thought someone was hiding out of sight, holding the stuffed animal out, but then it appears to move on its own towards the edge of the table. And I'm not sure how that would be staged. In my opinion, Mr. Zillman is facing one of two things, a poltergeist or a possession. I'm not sure which one's worse. Number 23, ghost dog. There are no cables in this mysterious dog encounter. TikToker Daniel Villacres shares this scary security footage, which shows his dog just sitting on the floor, staring at nothing. But then, this happens. After seemingly being ambushed, the dog looks over at the assailant, only to find nothing there. What's going on here? I think this poor pup may have been ambushed by a ghost dog, and he's not going to win this phantom encounter. I just hope that dog was alright in the end. After all, he did nothing to deserve this. Number 22, The Sitter. The investigation of Akira Nakata's house was this videographer's last. Published by YouTube channel Fourth Wall, what you're about to see is video filmed by videographer S. S was asked to film ghost investigation videos. This one turned out to be exceptionally creepy. Let's see why. On the bathroom floor, he spies some black substance on the ground. After getting a strange feeling in room 525, S set up a camera inside. This is what he captured. In the hallway, a strange high-pitched sound is heard. Back in the room, a dark shadow casts across the back of the chair. Look again. Someone actually appears to be sitting in the chair. Watch the mirror. It's no wonder that S no longer investigates. I wouldn't either if I captured evidence as unsettling as this. I can just imagine the feeling inside that room. If you enjoyed this content, subscribe to the YouTube channel Fourth Wall. All of their videos have English subtitles. Number 21, Haunted Asylum. This asylum has been abandoned, but the YouTube team Dark Arts TV is communicating with someone here. Using the Estes method, they get a lot of feedback.
Kids voice saying, come to play.
Come to play?
It's 2.
How old are you?
13.
13? You tell me your name?
You'll find out. Help me.
What's wrong? What do you want help with?
Nurse.
The crew member under the method is also feeling things.
I mean, goosebumps on my arm, man. It's me. Kid's voice, it's me. You gotta be careful.
The crew tries to explain to the spirits who they are, and they ask the spirits to prove themselves.
Investigators, we just want to prove to the world that you still exist. I'm going to count down from 5, then I want you to push Carl. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push him.
Whoa, no. Yes. Mate,
An abandoned asylum certainly seems like the type of place that would be haunted in my opinion. Are you convinced, or do you think this video is stranger than fiction? Number 20, Jinli Mill. While investigating Jinli Mill, YouTube channel visitors encounters something disturbing. You'll soon see what. He doesn't lift the blanket, and I'm dying to know what is underneath. He does say it smells bad though.
Eski tüyleri gibi. Burası çok ağır. Çok kötü kokuyor. Ciddi bir koku, ağır koku var. İşte diyorum ya, cinlerin en çok sevdiği yerler ama bu tahtalar bana hiç güven.
Later, he hears something, and when he peers into the window, this happens.
Geldiğinizden bismillah. Nerede? Heh. La ilahe illallah. Muhammeden Resulullah.
Is this really a goat or a shape-shifting jinn?
Ama sen keçisin lan, nasıl çıktın buraya? Ha? Gel. Gel.
I'm not sure what is lurking here, but this place really gives me the chills. Number 19, Haunted Bel Air House. The Bel Air House in Ohio is reputed to be haunted, and YouTuber Amy's Crypt is about to find out why. The spirits here seem to know that the team is entering with a playful attitude.
Can you make something move? We know that there's someone in this house who has the ability to move objects.
I definitely know that.
Silly.
Well, in the toy room, they hear a subtle but unexplained tap.
They have a magnificent dollhouse. I love it, it's so cool. So many toys as well. And I did ask Kristen earlier, are there kids here? And she said, maybe.
One window in the house has a horrible reputation.
So people have said to have been lured almost to the window and fallen out of the window to their deaths.
Fallen or pushed?
The story? That's just a garbage bag.
Is the window luring them in?
Can you tell us something about this window, please? It's like it's breathing.
Yeah. Oh, that is so creepy. It's like it's drawing you in, breathing in and out.
As they communicate through a spirit box, the spirits address Amy by name, but then lose their tongue.
How do you feel it?
Oh,
That just said Amy.
What do you want to say to me?
Later, a strange anomaly appears behind the sofa.
Somebody.
It could just be a light reflection, but it could also be somebody. Knowing the history of this place, I feel that somebody is standing behind them. What do you think? Number 18, claustrophobic exploration. The crumbling remnants of this abandoned hotel have remained untouched for years. YouTuber Exploring with Felicity and her team are about to disturb them. They make their way through this tight space, and they're having a good time.
We just got Thomas going through.
Thomas is going to go fast. Let's just see how Felicity does it. Yeah, Felicity's doing alright.
Whoa! Look at the size of that.
Belly.
My belly. Oh.
It's not touching the wall, is it?
Yeah, do you want me to stand side on and show you?
But not for long.
I'll leave my bag here for a minute. And squeeze myself through it.
I just... Look, I know, as you can see, Thomas is trying to get through.
They then all manage to squeeze their way into this narrow space.
Come through this bit, and now I got the next bit, and Daniel has already gone. Here we go. Ow! I just banged my head again.
And that's why I won't get worried.
And they wind their way through this mysterious place that's filled with barrels. Are they beer barrels or something else?
And here we are. Some tricky ways and spots in this place, isn't it? So this is all the standing up bit now for now.
These electric things here, are these to the pumps or something? Wow.
what's in there.
With a bit of a plug at the end.
Smash the like button.
Keep it creepy.
Yeah.
But yeah, subscribe guys to all 3 channels, Explained with Felicity, Creepy Dragon Nation, and, you know, subscribe to it.
Would you make it through this maze of narrow doors and hallways? I don't know about you, but this one gave me claustrophobia. Number 17, Goldfield High School Ghosts. If you were to pass on, would you choose to stay at your old high school for eternity? Me neither. YouTube team Ogden Paranormal investigates Goldfield High School in Nevada, which is said to be haunted, and their evidence confirms it. In one room, they hear singing. As they continue their search, they hear a voice.
No, I'm not tired at all, man.
I just heard a voice.
And in this classroom, a child's giggle is heard.
What was that? You hear that? Sound like a little kid.
In the darkness, it sounds like something is thrown. A spitball, perhaps? When they ask the spirits a question through the spirit box, they receive an answer.
Are we bothering you guys tonight?
They then hear a chair sliding. Which is similar to a sound they heard earlier.
What was that? What was that?
And one heard after, this time prolonged. Is school in session? In my opinion, there's plenty of activity here to think so. But why did these youthful spirits never leave this place? I guess we may never know. Number 16, Two Sisters. According to YouTuber Ohm Vlogs, the spirits of two sisters appear at this juncture every night. Let's see if they'll stop by this evening. Ohm set up some cameras at the juncture. Here's what they captured. What is in that package, and who delivered it? Was it one of the sisters? It sure looks like it to me. He also finds this in the road, but it's not clear what it is.
और किसी के रोने की आवाज आ रही है। यार मेरी हिम्मत नहीं हो रही इसके पास जाने की।
Ohm sets up his camera again. It captures noise but no movement until... Was this the work of the two sisters? I think it might be, and I'd like to know what is in the random package they're delivering to the road, but I wouldn't want to open one, lest it be cursed. Number 15, Apartment Poltergeist. This apartment is home to a highly intelligent poltergeist. YouTuber Seeker of Ghosts investigates. Somehow the poltergeist is able to turn on the TV without electricity. It also seems to want to break his equipment. It even moves his tripod around. And finally, it slams the door on him. Is Seeker of Ghosts being kindly invited to leave? It does look to me that he's not welcome here at all. Number 14, Possessed. YouTube channel Paranormal Nightmare TV series was contacted by a family in Michigan who claimed that their daughter was possessed. They say she is under bombardment by unseen forces. This is part of the video that was sent to the team. The team traveled to their home to investigate. This is what they captured.
So we got a baby monitor sitting upstairs.
Let's see if we hear anything upstairs real quick.
No way. No way.
It's touching it.
After hearing the tapping upstairs, they hear footsteps downstairs. They go to check it out.
If you're in the basement.
They enter the basement, where they soon hear footsteps upstairs, and then a growl.
Is this where you wanted us? Give us a sign of your presence.
Whoa. Whoa. What the?
That was a growl.
Yep.
It seems to me that the demon is playing games, inviting them to different areas of the house, only to make noise on another floor. I believe this place is haunted and or cursed, and more importantly, I think this is another scary video that no one can rationally explain. Number 13, Pagan Cave. The Paranormal Boys team is investigating a pagan cave in this scary video. First, they light candles for some ambiance.
Lit all the candle all around this place. It's absolutely beautiful. It's really good.
Is this half a skull all lit up? Both of the guys experience some physical activity at once.
Who's here with us now?
Touch my neck.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, mate. Met them.
Did you really?
Mate, yeah. It's just knocked into me.
Yeah, no, something just kind of brushed my neck.
One of the team feels that the name Mary is significant.
I feel like the name Mary is significant. I'm just putting it out there.
Right, let's run that as well.
Yeah.
Is there a Mary here as well? If there is, speak into this device I've got in my hand.
Later, while they're listening to the recordings they've captured, they hear this.
Don't leave me.
Really?
Listen, don't leave me. Don't leave me.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't leave me.
Wow.
As they continue listening, they hear something more.
Oh!
Oh my.
Okay.
They also capture this unusual noise in the background. And this voice on their recording.
Come here now. Here now.
Come here now. Come here now.
That's clear as day.
Screamed.
And then we just heard the scream afterwards.
Who is ordering them around? Is it a pagan priestess? A demon? I don't know if it's just the candles or the paranormal activity, but I feel like this cave will soon close in on us. Number 12, writing on the wall. These ghost hunters were investigating the Hyatt Hotel when they came across this writing on the wall. It looks like it's written in the red liquid of life. What does it mean? The place is abandoned.
Turgay olduğunca detay göstermeye çalış. Gözden bir şey kaçar. Sahildeki de duyuyorsun değil mi?
Çok net.
Bunu bu arada daha yükseltebiliyorum aslında. Yükseltirsem çok ses karışır buradaki de.
I think it could currently serve as a site for satanic rituals.
Ne bu? Abi bir dakika. Ses var.
Or a plea for 1 million views and further investigation. What else might explain this? Any theories? Number 11, Haunted Clown Motel. While trapped in the Haunted Clown Motel, Twin Paranormal encounters what they believe is a skinwalker. The spirits in this video appear to be very self-aware.
To me, that's nothing but absolute proof that they are in this room with us watching what we're doing, and they're aware that we're filming them. I feel like this is the thing that made the couple leave.
Investigator.
And it wanted to talk to us.
Investigator. They know what we are. They know what we're...
After revealing that they know who the team is, they also confirm what they're doing.
I just want to let you know that this object right here is not going to harm anybody here. It just shows us that you are walking by in the room. So all we want to know is if you can walk by. Understanding.
They then ask the spirit to walk across the room to set off the music box. It complies.
We tried this earlier, and we asked to walk from one of us to the other. That would set off this music box right here.
Oh my God. They understand.
What did you just feel?
It felt like something grabbed my hair right here and like pulled it out.
When they head outside, they get the scare of their life. After seeing someone or something in the darkness, this happens.
There's somebody walking along outside of, not a live person. Kind of by that house right there, that structure, I don't even know what it is.
Oh my bro. What are the odds that we would talk about fireworks tonight and frickin' a fire?
Although I wouldn't necessarily jump to Skinwalker at the sight of a figure in the dark, the insanely responsive communication between the team and the spirits here does make me think the paranormal is alive and well at the Clown Motel. Number 10, Moving Lamp. While in a temporary setup due to a recent move, YouTuber David Thomas Garby experienced something that set him on edge. First, he feels a spirit stroking his hair.
It's weird because I don't feel frightened. It felt good. Whoever was touching my hair, because my mum used to do it. If there's anybody here, can you not stroke my hair? Please?
And then, watch the lamp.
I don't know what to do. What the
Moments later, it moves again.
Oh my that lamp's just moved. What? Oh, what do we do? What do we do?
And again.
Oh my. I've got one hand holding the phone and here's my other hand. It's not me doing it.
David even resorts to praying.
I don't know what's in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, it shall be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us each day our daily bread and forgive us our trespasses, so we forgive those who trespass against us. And deliver us from evil forever and ever, amen.
But that doesn't seem to stop it.
Why is this thing swinging? Holy I'm happy.
That sounds like real fear in David's voice. To play devil's advocate, the lamp is only being pulled in one direction, which could very well be done by the cord. Still, I'm prone to believing David on this one, and I think he should rethink this move. Number 9. Hunting the Ghosts. YouTuber Rota X Investigação Paranormal is on a ghost hunt in this scary video. While exploring an abandoned place, they hear this disturbance.
Foi tu, Elton?
Caraca, foi. Eu vi.
Foi ali fora, não foi?
Foi.
As they speak to the spirits, energy is registered on their K2 meter.
Tá? Eu gostaria de fazer algumas perguntas pro senhor. Isso.
They continue to receive positive readings on the device.
Ó, a energia tá subindo aqui, hein?
Is someone there?
Barulho aqui pra gente, por favor. A gente tá vendo que tua presença tá forte aqui. Isso. Tá quase a ponto de manifestação. Chega mais perto, isso.
Then it appears that they've seen movement in the darkness.
Barulho aqui, estou? Barulho. Você tá aqui pra cima aqui, é isso?
They seem to think that it flew up onto the upper level.
Tá forte, onde é que é? Caramba, essa parte de cima tem algum peso, mano.
While we are left with no answers as to what was there, I feel that the energy readings are hinting at a sign of life or afterlife. Number 8, behind you. Don't look over your shoulder. YouTube team KBC Cazadores de Fantasmas captured a freaky figure on film at this abandoned place using a thermal camera. They watch a figure appear before their very eyes.
Daí, mano. Fica ligeiro aí, pô. Mano, tem um negócio lá na frente. Tem um ponto de coisa ali. Ó. Gente, que negócio lá, gente. Meu Deus, fique lá, mano. Cuidado. Ó, tem uma coisa lá. Tá descendo, mano.
Before long, it disappears, but they soon see it again, this time along with a wailing sound. Then something peeks out from behind one of the crew.
Chique, mano. Calma, cara. Calma, João.
Here it is again. Another figure appears on their thermal camera at a distance, and soon it moves.
Que isso? Tô vendo, João. Tô vendo. Corre. Mano, vem, cara. Porra, cara. Tá onde? Onde tá o nosso, mano?
Unfortunately, they didn't catch the jumping bean. Later, they spot what appears to be two figures.
Oi, irmão.
And then, this mysterious capture.
Não tem nada lá. Olha pra você ver a forma dele. Ah, tá. A forma, ela vai mudando. Você jogou lá, né, Joe?
Joguei, João.
Jogou lanterna?
Joguei.
I think many of these could simply be animals in the wilderness, but the human figure that appeared behind the crew member, in my opinion, that's without question a paranormal entity. Number 7, unidentified flying objects over Scotland. In September of 2022, 2 unidentified flying objects were spotted over East Kilbride, Scotland. Redditor KIAMH2230 posted this insane video, which his brother took while on a walk.
See that? What the is that? There's 2 of them. Where's the other one? What the is? Where's the other one?
Most in the comments have no idea what they might be, although some say they're probably balloons or drones. When he zooms in, the unidentified flying object almost looks like a ring is glowing around it.
What is that? It's probably like, it's really low, so it's about the height of a building, not like in the sky. What in the name? What is that?
He says they're flying quite low, and they appear metallic, spherical, whitish gray, not black, and seem to be the size of a jeep.
I don't know where the second ones went. There was 2. Oh no, there was like... Where is it? There's a second. I've literally no idea what they are. I think they're getting lower.
I'm not sure what these are. They're definitely unidentified flying objects, but whether or not they're extraterrestrial owned is anyone's guess. Number 6, in search of the jinn, YouTuber Hassan Barbar's mission is to find the jinn, and often he succeeds. This is one of those times. He first spots the jinn around the corner of this abandoned place.
اخوان السحر انا وديته للشيخ والشيخ اخوان السلام عليكم في حد هون؟ في حد؟
But when he rounds the corner, the jinn is gone, at least from Hassan's sight.
شفت في شيء هون هيك بعرف بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
The jinn continues to make noise.
استخدم هذا الكشاف. بسم الله. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
And cause damage.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. بسم الله.
And throw things.
ها. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق.
He doesn't let up.
الأرض ولا في السماء وهو السميع العليم. الله الله الله الله الله الله الله الله الله لا لا لا لا لا لا يي بسم الله بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
He manages to strike Hassan.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
But he always remains out of sight.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله.
Soon Hassan has had enough.
كلي ويطلع احكي معي. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. في حد وراي يا اخوان كان. في حد كان وراي. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله بسم الله.
But not before one last hurrah.
انك انت موجود هون. هذا جنبي هذا.
The sneaky jinn often appears to be in the same room as him, and yet we haven't caught a glimpse of him since the start. Is he invisible? I think he might just have that power. Number 5, the village. Can a whole village produce a tribe of jinn? This village is reputed to be home to one, and YouTuber Han Kardashlar went to investigate. As they're speaking to a villager, they hear a strange wailing in the distance.
Kırdılar işte. Orada kırdılar çimin ulaşmasın diye kapıları hep açtılar, kırdılar yani. Kapılar hep alınma yapıldığı millet kırdı. Korkula yaşar yapıldı.
What was that? Is it the jinn tribe? Later they hear it again.
Çıkma gel. Hiç çıkma. Abi tekin değil bu köy, anladın mı?
Something is there for sure, but whether it's a wild animal, a jinn, or some other being is hard to say. I'm not going to wager a guess on this one, as there's not enough definitive evidence. Number 4, Werewolf Forest. According to YouTube team Fatose Mysterios, this forest is reputed to be inhabited by werewolves. After searching the forest, they encounter a creature that may just be the werewolf himself. The creature is right on their tail. Was that a werewolf? It appears to be wearing a t-shirt, but to me that doesn't discount it. It could be a werewolf mid-transformation. What do you think? Number 3, Gotten's Well. The Haunted Finders team experienced horrifying paranormal activity at Gotten's Well. During their investigation, several EVPs are captured. See if you can hear this one. It sounds to me like it whispers, "You're not from around here." They capture this voice that seems to respond to Dave. And later, they hear this one in the moment.
What was that? Did you hear it? Yeah.
I can't tell what that one is saying, but it does sound to me like a voice. Then Tom sees something in the darkness.
I just saw something over there. I thought I saw someone walk past over there, but it was like a light grey. We hear you.
I didn't see what he saw, but the many voices captured has me convinced that this well is haunted by an otherworldly entity. Number 2, horror screams. The Orvis family is reputed to be cursed. YouTube team The Paranormal Files investigate their haunted abandoned grave in the middle of the woods. That's when they hear this.
It sounds like pigs getting slaughtered.
Literally sounds like pigs getting slaughtered. What the is that? Like dead?
Hold on.
If you've ever heard pigs getting slaughtered, you know it's one of the worst sounds in the world, and that's exactly what this sounds like.
What is that?
Listen, just listen for a second. Okay, there's definitely pigs over there. Don't you think?
I'd agree that these are pigs, and not an evil portal opening into the underworld. Orvis family curse or not, there's no resting in peace in this graveyard. I've got a challenge for you. Since you've made it this far, why not like this video and hit subscribe in the next 5 seconds? Because I upload 4 new scary videos every week. If you're curious about what I look like in real life, then go to my Instagram at DylanIsChillinYT and tap that follow button to find out. Number 1, plane imitator. Filmed from a plane by a German tourist. Redditor Daniel3GS is wondering if we ever found out what this mysterious object was. It went from horizontal in form to vertical. And then appeared tall and narrow. Redditor Tar's Nose notes that it appears to look similar to this NASA photo taken by the space shuttle Atlantis. NASA classified this as an unidentified flying object, so I guess I'll take NASA's word for it. Unidentified flying object it is.